Good one, good one, good one. Nice. Drum roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here
it comes. Here it comes.
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
I think it's still wrapped up in something else.
It is. Is it just one thing? Shut up.
Adrian told me he was tired of letting you borrow his. Yeah, baby. So now you got one of your own. Don't you have a rod that goes with it?
Welcome back, guys. This is going to be very, very interesting to do. This one is for you, the true fans, the subscribers, the Hook to Cook family, and it's also for our sponsors who sponsored the event that's in the description. This is going to be the story of the Santa sleigh and what happened that day. And let's just say the reason this video is starting off like this and it's going to be a story being told is because the weather, the waves were just not cooperating with us to the point where a lot of people got sick, including yours truly. And it was really hard to film in those conditions where you're experiencing 12 to 14 foot swells, 10 seconds in between. Filming is probably not your first priority. Not throwing up is your first priority. So that's what happened in this trip. So what you're watching right now is a way for me to let you guys know what happened. And the reason we're still making a video of this experience is because we got a lot of generous donations from sponsors and a lot of people were really interested in this trip, so it would be a shame not to do it, to put a video out based on what happened on this trip. And it was really cool. The idea was that we would book a charter, announce a date, and everyone buys their part to get on this boat in the middle of winter for a chance to get some really big lingcod. And that was the hope, and we also made it so that all these prizes that I just mentioned were only available to those who qualified, and to qualify you had to wear your red Santa hat. And let's just go over the sponsors really quick before we jump into what happened that day. The first prize was this beautiful custom 6'11" rockfish rod that was built by Charleston Dowlow of Fish On Customs. And this rod was just gorgeous, and to go with the theme, it was a candy cane pattern on this rod, and that's just amazing. It came out gorgeous. So if you guys are looking to make custom rods, or want somebody to build you one, or want to take a class on how to build, I will leave their link in the description, or how to get a hold of Charleston. And that's, again, Fish On Customs. They're from down south. Really cool guy, really great company. Support them if you can. And again, you get to build your own rods, so you'd get to learn that aspect of fishing, which is really cool. That was about a $400 retail rod that he donated. So that's a lot of his time and expertise put into the top prize that he donated. So that was just amazing. And then next, second prize was for a Daiwa Lexa, and it was the 400 Win series. And that's just an amazing workhorse of a reel, and that was donated by a man named Joe Albert Ruiz. He's a realtor here in Santa Maria, and based on these videos, there's a lot of people that watch from out of the area, and if you decide you want to move here to the Central Coast, hit him up, he'll hook you up. And then he also put this out: if a sale is made through Hook to Cook, he will charter a whole boat so that we can all go, including the buyer and whoever referred, so we can just have a really good time out on the water. He also donated a bunch of jigs to give out to everybody, which we raffled off. So here's a little bit of that. Chris Fish Dish, come pick your prize. Awesome. Went with the ahi.
I have more stuff for you.
Oh, sweet. We got some more stuff from Been There, Caught That. Man. Oh my gosh. So now you guys have an option of hats, shirts. 29, just in time. Shoo! Ladies and gentlemen, this is just in time. Made it just in time. Drove about what, 3 hours to get here? Something like that. On the trip, we raffled off a bunch of these jigs before we even got to the fishing spot. And then last but not least, our third prize was a $100 gift certificate to Been There, Caught That. They are our local tackle store. They do an amazing job. They keep us supplied, so go support them too. And then also there are other sponsors as well. There's the Fishing Armory, and they make jigs out of used shells, so it's a pretty cool company. They make from 22s all the way out to 50 cal Lincod jigs. Go check them out too. They gave us a bunch of these jigs to try out, so a lot of the people that were on this trip did get to use those as well. And then last but not least, the Starfire. This was the boat that we went on. It's captained by Captain Sal Rocha. He's an awesome guy. He'll be joining us on the surf pretty soon, but he also donated for raffle 2 future trips to a future date, whatever they choose. So people won those too. So again, that's why you're seeing this video in this form, is because A, the weather was terrible, and then B, we want to make sure that these sponsors get recognized. But now the story portion. We got there and it was 5 o'clock when we left, and immediately we already knew that we'd be in for gnarly fishing. The waves were just crazy. Before we even got to the spot, a lot of people were getting sick, and you know what happens when the boat's going like this, all crazy. But we still ended up hooking up, not on the first drop, not on the second drop. It actually took us a little bit of time to figure out the bite. Sal was on the radio with other boats around us, trying to get some intel, trying to find out where they were biting. But our last 2 stops, probably 3 hours into the fishing, we got onto a few schools of really, really nice fish. I actually got to hook up on this fish. Ooh, on the mighty bite. Yeah. Oh. On the swim bait, hell yeah. Choked it. Nice. That was really awesome. That fish took the swim bait, but it was definitely a grind. We did see some lingcod pulled up. I was actually smashing into Steve because the boat was just going nuts, and Steve had his hand on the rail, and the boat would shift in a way where I couldn't catch myself, and I ended up smashing his fingers. But sorry, Steve, but it all paid off in the end, because on our final drop, check out what happened with Steve. Woo! Steve! Nice lean, guys. Good one, good one, good one. Steve ends up pulling up this lingcod, this 17-pound lingcod, at the end of the trip, and it was just amazing. It was literally the Hail Mary pass, or the bases loaded in the World Series, and Captain Sal pages out, everybody up, this is our last drop, bring your lines up, we're gonna go home. He starts bringing up his fish, and he's been catching small fish all day on shrimp flies. He ends up getting that hitchhiker, and it happened to be a 17-pound lingcod. So that was just amazing. And then that's not even the end of the story. Steve was not even supposed to be on this boat. Backstory is on the Hook to Cook family in our Facebook group, which you guys should join, because that's where we coordinate a lot of this stuff. But we had one gentleman who, his son is actually competing to qualify for the Olympics, but he needed to raise funds, so he ended up buying 2 spots to the Santa sleigh trip. One of the spots he ended up raffling off, and the guy who won the raffle, he's Charleston Dowlow, and he's actually the guy who made the first prize, which is that rod that we were talking about earlier in the video. And he ends up donating the trip that he won back to Angel, and he told Angel that he should charge full price for it. So Steve ended up buying it, and that money went towards the Olympic hopeful Andrew Ibarra. And man, talk about just a crazy story. For a man who wasn't even supposed to be on the trip, he won the rod. So check this out. All right, and with his buzzer beater, what was it, 17 pounds? Yeah, and the winner of the Fish On Customs 611 rod. Look at this thing. This thing is gorgeous. It's candy cane to go with the theme. Almost whacked Martin with it, but sorry, dude. Wow, it's amazing. And somebody said it's only fitting because it goes to the man who looks like Santa.
Thank you. Good job, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Nice fish.
All right,
Nice fish.
congratulations.
You earned it.
Awesome.
Best timing on a trip ever.
You don't like throwing up.
No.
I wouldn't like throwing up either, but you know what? I love it when a guy like that comes up big time. You know, you actually, you took everybody's breath away, honestly, because it was at the last moment, last drop, on the way back up, all of a sudden, it was like that hitchhiker just hooked on.
Yeah, he did. Gave me some fish to take home.
Yeah?
Yeah. 'Cause I only caught 5 fish.
You only had 5?
Yeah. Counting those 3 that came up last.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's cool.
So that was Steve getting his win, and then check this out. This is second place. Second place won the Daiwa Lexa win. All right, so this one is the Win 400, the Daiwa Lexa. Morro with his 7.5. Go get your prize, brother.
I'll trade you, bro. Easy, Milo.
The box real quick.
He's coming to flex.
I should check another box. Make sure it's there, huh?
Make sure it's there.
That's a beauty. Yeah, baby.
Make sure that's all tied, bud.
Good job, Malo. Hey, I'll borrow that. Can I borrow that?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Congrats, brother. And of course, third place was the $100 to Been There Caught That, and they ended up winning, and that was Dylan Hopkins, our friend from videos past. He ended up taking home the third prize, and he ended up taking home, you'll see. All the way from Fresno, California, catching a 6.5 pound lingcod, Dylan Hopkins. Awesome. So, so I got these 10-hour passes, or 10-hour trip passes right now. We're raffling them off. You guys still remember your numbers?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right, ready. Number 1.
Ian, where's Ian?
It's okay.
Congratulations, bro. Thank you. All right, the next one is gonna go out to number 27. Shut up.
Nice, Dylan.
Dude, he's gonna have to come
Big
back.
winner.
Winning.
Big winner. Get back over it.
Rematch.
Double down, buddy.
That's right.
Good job.
He ended up taking home that trip to go on the Starfire a second time. Super awesome. And then after all was said and done, and we gave away the awards to the top 3 people who caught the biggest lincods, the group flipped things on me and they surprised me. Everyone was ready to go, but check out what happened next.
Double down, buddy.
That's right.
Good job.
Thank you guys for all joining and having fun.
Tell them nobody can leave yet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nobody can leave yet.
Okay.
No, nobody can leave.
We got a picture?
Yeah, something. Just how do you work that?
Oh, go for it.
Hey, can you hear me? Oh, that's nice. Oh, Veronica and Edward, I need you over here in the front, please. Please. Thank you. Yeah. So, a couple of us guys got together here, but we represent the whole family. You know, I couldn't contact everybody. I don't know how everybody's email addresses or phone numbers or anything like that, but we appreciate the hard work that you guys put into this channel, our family, getting us all together, doing all this stuff. You know, it's not an easy thing, and a lot of people who don't edit films and all that, we don't know, but I know it's a lot of hard work. So, like I said, a few of us got together, and we wanted to show our appreciation, but we're representing the whole Hook to Cook family when we do this, and we got you something, a little present.
You didn't have to.
Yeah, it's a dead fish.
Yes!
Yeah, just a little dead fish. And Veronica, for putting up with Edward and all his friends, we got you something too.
Oh, she's got something too.
Yeah. Yeah, so you know, you put up with all us sneaky fishermen coming
Leroy.
in the house and hanging out.
Thank you so much.
So,
Okay.
we want you a little something. We just want you, you know, to enjoy. Yeah.
It's in a big.
Monica's rap job is not much.
Okay.
I like the guy.
What is it?
It was pretty good.
I have no idea.
Drum roll. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
I think it's still wrapped up in something else.
It is. Is it just one thing? Shut up.
Adrian told me he was tired of letting you borrow his.
Yeah, baby.
So now you got one of your own. Don't you have a rod that goes with it? Huh? Pull it out.
Come on!
We want to see what it is.
Speech.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
We're keeping you.
It's just a box.
Now we can borrow it.
Eventually.
Psych. It's really in there, guys.
Of course, what do you think?
Betty was. Oh my God.
No, hey, it's all of us, man.
We love
It's
you.
all of us, man. Don't worry about it. We wanted to show our appreciation for everything you've done for us.
Thank you.
All the stuff you're doing for us.
Everybody, thank you so much. Everybody, you guys are all serious. Thank you so much. Wow.
Roll back there, man. It's not a real.
You should take fishing a little bit more serious,
Yeah, man. We just appreciate you guys so much. And
Congratulate to the newlyweds. Yeah.
it's good that we have this relationship online, but like when we can get together, no matter what the weather is, no matter how good the bite is or not good the bite is, we have fun all together. Yeah. That's what really matters. Yeah. We made a memory today that we'll remember forever.
Yep. Yes, we did.
Yeah. Guys, a Van Staal. This is like the reel that, yeah, a lot of people dream of having. A lot of surf fishermen dream of having. It's a reel that you can dunk and into the salt water and you can bury it in sand and it would still work, but it retails for like $500 for the VR50. And never in my wildest dreams would I have ever even thought of owning one of these reels. It's amazing, and the community just blew me away, and they hooked it up with a brand new Van Staal. Apparently Leroy had called Frank, he'd called Bruce, and Chris Fish Dish, and Adrian Cali Surfcaster, and they all pitched in to buy me this brand new VR50, and it was just, it still makes me like emotional to realize that these people have my back like that. So thank you guys. Apparently you guys are tired of watching me use a $30 Marathon Guardian out on the surf. But thank you guys. Really, thank you guys. Appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. A lot of great things. Thank you so much. We'll definitely put that VR50 to use. Overall, the trip was really good. Even if the weather was bad, everything that we could have controlled went very smooth, but the weather, the waves really hampered a lot of things. So all said and done, it was really nice still to have a boat full of people that care for and appreciate one another, and it really gave us a new respect for the ocean as well. So we may or may not do another Christmas time Lincod trip. We'll try to fit these future trips in, so definitely stay tuned. There's a lot of talk about doing 2 boats next time, or find a way to where we give priority to those who are most active in our Hook to Cook Facebook group. Something. If you guys have any ideas, leave the comments below. But again, please support those businesses that supported us. We're a small channel, but we're a great community, and that's what we're taking away from this trip. Is there's a lot of people who want to be a part of it and do what we're doing together, and it just creates memories that we will never forget, and that's something that we want to leave you with. And then hope you guys have an awesome 2020. If you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe. We got a lot of fun things going on here. We'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.